Police launched a homicide investigation after a woman was found dead in her Mandarin home. She was discovered this morning, but the person with whom she was living and their vehicle, nowhere to be found. News for Jax reporter Joe McLean live at the scene on Big Feather Trail tonight. Joe, investigators are working their leads now.
They are, and they say these types of investigations are very methodical. They're also drawn out, so they say this could take some time. Meanwhile, for neighbors, this was absolutely earth-shattering because they say this neighborhood is the last place that they would expect to see this type of high-profile violent crime.
It's a very good neighborhood. I mean, it's very convenient to everything, but you know, neighbors, hello, goodbye. Everybody's walking up and down at all weird hours.
I hope that there's like police security going around.
Yes.
I mean, you never know exactly what happened. This is crazy.
That's Eldwin and Nancy Marzan describing their disbelief in learning that one of their neighbors was killed. And they're not the only ones that say violent crime is rare here. This neighbor, who we'll call Jenny, asked not to be identified.
Oh, it's real quiet. Really a nice neighborhood. People are always walking their dogs. There's always activity going on. So it's always nice and quiet. So to see something this close is definitely a scary.
According to JSO crime records over the past 6 months, there's relatively little violent crime that happens within a mile of here. One incident of carjacking with a deadly weapon in the last 6 months, and several domestic battery reports. Certainly no homicides.
Yes.
JSO Sergeant Mike Russell said that the information coming from average citizens is oftentimes critical to cracking a case like this.
It's very crucial. We get the majority of our information from the citizens of Jacksonville, and they call those tips in to either Crime Stoppers or the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office itself. That provides us information that we may not have or we may not see.
Police also said there were no signs that anybody broke or entered, breaking and entered to the house. There weren't any signs of forced entry there. And as you just heard the sergeant say, if you have any information about this case that might be relevant to it, that might lead to an arrest, you're asked to immediately send that information into JSO. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.